Good evening, everybody. I've got an article to read to you. You won't believe it. No, actually, you will. It's the TSA Orwellian airport screening technology set for 2024 rollout. Yep, stated December 29, 2023. Bet you can't wait to hear what it has to say. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. Please hit the thumbs up. Welcome newcomers and welcome everybody else back to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, hitting the notification bell to receive notifications when I post a video. Well, this article was sent to me by a targeted friend, and everybody's always looking out for me, right? They want to send me all this juicy stuff. So, okay, so the next time you go to the airport screening, 2024 is going to be the year for you to experience the following. The TSA is set to introduce advanced non-human screening technologies at airports aiming to enhance security while reducing human contact. Oh, so I guess all the people that were getting pat down, they were getting felt up by the TSA and, sued them and for harassment and stuff. That won't happen anymore because now you will be scanned by non-humans. That's right. This is by YourNews media staff. The Transportation Security Administration, which is the TSA, is gearing up to revolutionize airport security screening processes by 2024, aiming to minimize human-to-human contact while improving the thoroughness of screenings. The TSA plans to implement cutting-edge surveillance devices. Yeah. You want to know what they are? It's so exciting. These include body scanning pods that enclose travelers and advanced biometric technologies like fingerprint, eyeball scans, and facial recognition. This initiative, as outlined in the Department of Homeland Security press release, is part of the broader goal to expedite the security screening process and mitigate disease transmission risks. Is this unbelievable? Yeah, they're trying to steal your DNA and every part of your internal humanity as possible. The TSA's initiative, led by the DHS Science and Technology Directorate's Screening at Speed program, the SAS, marks a shift from traditional pat-downs to machine-based screenings. This includes integrating current body scanner technology into new automated systems. Oh yeah, so every time they scan you, you have a higher risk of developing radiation sickness and cancer. That's right. Well, I didn't say that. I'm just including that. This includes integrating current body scanner technology into new automated systems. Ha McNeil, a former TSA chief of staff, described the process in a Washington Post interview, explaining how the E-Gate system functions to detect items forgotten in pockets and instructs passengers accordingly. Oh. Contracts awarded. Contracts. That's like a grant, a contract. They sign a contract, get to pay a little bit of money or a lot of bit of money, awarded in late 2021 to companies like MicroX, Vanderland Industries, and Voxel Radar are developing these future traveler screening machines. Unlike earlier body scanners that used ionizing radiation, the latest models use millimeter wave electromagnetic radiation akin to 5G technology. I think, guys, I'll just hire somebody to drive me somewhere. Forget the airport. Dr. Dmitry Kuznetsov of the Department of Homeland Security highlighted the ambition to develop the airport of the future. Well, I'm going to just add here, if you want the airport of the future, you've got to get pilots that aren't going to collapse in midair because they took the jab. Or why don't you just upgrade your planes? Oh no, we have to upgrade scanning everybody with microwave radiation and 5G technology. Christina Peach of the TSA echoed this sentiment, foreseeing a transformed airport security experience. The new technologies range from Micro-X's pod-based SIM systems requiring passengers to enter, to Voxel Radar's wall-mounted sensors that scan passengers and their belongings. Don't bring any food in with you guys. It'll get all radiated. Vanderland's system involves 4 stations within a checkpoint, each directing the traveler while monitoring compliance through video cameras. Oh, they want to make sure you actually go through all of these devices, get your allocated dose of radiation and 5G and electromagnetic millimeter wave radiation. They want to make sure you get it each and every time. These advancements are not limited to airports. They could be deployed in other venues like stadiums and mass transit facilities. The TSA pre-check program started in January 2024. It's starting in January 2024 at the Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. It will begin using the Vanderland self-service screening system. The push for biometric data collection, such as fingerprinting, eyeball scanning, and facial recognition, raises questions about privacy and the voluntary nature of these programs. Well, I'm going to raise problems. Forget about the privacy and the voluntary nature. What about the health risks? You're trying to kill people with milliliter wave, microwave radiation, electromagnetic radiation akin to 5G technology. Are you kidding me? With the onset of the CV pandemic, the TSA introduced measures like temperature checks and mask mandates. Although the agency has refrained from implementing controversial taser bracelets, the future of airport security seems to be heading towards a more technologically advanced and surveillance-heavy model. Taser bracelets? What is that, like, when you're convicted of a pedo crime and you wear one on your ankle, like all those celebrities that you see hiding them? All these new systems and procedures become operational, travelers will experience a significant shift in airport security protocols, balancing efficiency with privacy concerns in an increasingly digital and monitored world. The end. Yeah, this is the end. It's the end of the world as we know it. Okay, so the article is YourNews Knows Everything. And it's the TSA's Orwellian airport screening technology set for 2024 rollout. It'll look like this, folks. So you get to go through that long tunnel. Sort of looks, it's like a little, it reminds me of an MRI, right? An MRI. Like, doesn't that look like one? Except that the MRI rolls you in flat on your back. And this one you get to walk right through. Isn't that amazing? What do you think of that? Oh, and also, the same targeted friends sent me an email that FEMA is hiring. Yes, they are. I can't imagine why they'd be hiring. Can you? Leave a comment down below. Oh, and while I'm at it, I want to show you, I'm wearing a pair of denim stretch leggings. For all you women out there, you know what denim stretch is, right? So anyway, they're brown, and I bought them pre-owned last year, and they were in perfect condition. You know, I don't buy, like, pants with holes in them. And the criminals sliced the side of my leg. So, you know, I sewed it up. Oh, that wasn't good enough for them. They don't like when you sew things up. Then they have to damage it again. So let me show you what they did to the leg. See that? All over here. This is my left leg. This is what they did. Oh, and then that wasn't good enough. I can't really show you, but here, you can see that they punctured it here. This is the right leg. There's a hole here. Some over here. You see that? I can't show you, but there's one on my butt too. Okay? I was picking up my pants, and it's like, well, wait a minute, what's this? I've got a hole now on my butt. Here. The other one was on my leg. I sewed it up here. Not the best possible job, but they actually sliced it right down here. I sewed it up, and they came back and punctured holes in the leg. Does this happen to you guys? And, you know, somebody mentioned, oh, they're getting into your house a lot. They're doing that. Well, they are getting into my house a lot. I'm going to tell you how I know for sure, okay? I know that they can do this from a distance, right? They can do this all from a distance. And I think this video is going to be flipped in the wrong direction. 1 second, let me flip it back. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm going to flip it back. And here, so here's the pants, so that it's not all flipped in the wrong direction. This is what they did to the pants. So today I'm walking through my very short hallway, and I notice I have like a little shelving unit. I've got some stuff all stacked nicely on it. You know, I've got a really small house, so I have to stack things like perfectly. Otherwise, it's going to be a hot mess. I noticed that the shelves were pushed out. Like I walked down the hall and I banged into it. I banged into it because somebody pushed it off the wall. Likely from when they run in and out of my house, which is really small, and whoever is coming in here has got to be small like me. They must have banged into it, moved it out of position so that when I walked down the hall, the whole thing collapsed on the floor. And I saw that somebody must have knocked into it as they were running in and out of my house. So, yeah, so people do come in and out of here. And I think they do when I go into the cats building. Now, when I lived in New Jersey, my cats lived with me in my house. I had a huge house. It was a 5-bedroom house, and all of my cats lived in the same house, as most people have their pets living with them. I have a friend here in Kentucky who also has a nonprofit cat rescue, and she has her cats in a separate building. And it works really well. And in many instances, it can work really well. I've considered, like, separating the expenses, you know, from my house in New Jersey to here. But here, I do things completely different. I don't write off any of the taxes here where I did in New Jersey. So here, I still pay taxes on my nonprofit, you know, when I purchase items and stuff. it makes no difference. I'm not writing off the electricity. Like, I pay all the electricity for the cats building and for my house and everywhere else. So, I go in to visit my cats at night. I go up to clean there. When everybody is in the same house, you can do everything any time of the day or night. But in order to clean the cats building, clean the litter, spend time with my cats, I have to physically leave my house and go there. When I say go there, it's 30 feet away. But in that 30 feet away, if I'm in there for 20 minutes, a half an hour, whatever, these criminals are coming in and out of my house. I know they are because I'll be in with the cats and I'll hear my roosters crowing, which usually means that somebody's disrupting them. Somebody's on the property, or somebody banged into the building, or somebody's doing something. So that's another reason why I want to get out of here. I just want to live in a house with all of my animals. I don't want to have to run out at night to feed them. It's a waste of time. I have multiple places to clean. Walking around outside in the bad weather just to go visit my cats, I don't like it. And I'm sure, you know, for you guys out there that have pets, you can't even imagine like having your pet in a separate building, right? And having to go into that building at night to clean up and see them. So I absolutely hate it. It's not good for them. It's not good for me. And when you're a targeted person, it's not good all around for any reason at all. So that's another reason. But I just posted a video. It's already on my channel from over the summer, but it didn't have a lot of significance then as it does now. I was looking to see what I could delete from my phone to make more space, and I found it. It's July 7. And you can see how beautiful all the grass is, as it always is. But these criminals, from probably around September onward and continues, they're destroying the grass. And this is evidence. So I just posted an evidentiary video of what my grass looks like, how I take care of it, and what these criminals have done to it. Deep pockets, holes, burn marks. And yes, again, you know I'm repeating myself, but it's important for me to document it that a helicopter and a small plane were over my residence a couple of days ago, and I believe that they were lasering the grass because it wasn't just in front of my house. It now was all over the property. In order to do that, it had to have been an aerial assault, as well as the drilling of the holes on the property. So anyway, tell me your thoughts on this new traveling scanning devices. Do you fly? Are you frequently flying through, going through the air? There are a lot of people that do. I know a lot of targeted people travel. Some people travel for work. But yeah, this is horrible. The TSA's Orwellian airport screening technology set for the 2024 rollout. I mean, this is craziness. All they do is talk about, a privacy and privacy issues, but they're not even discussing the health risks here. But anyway, please leave your comments down below. This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. I'm going to sign off for now. And also, just so you remember, FEMA is hiring. Anybody needs a job. I wonder what you're going to have to do. I shudder at the thought.